Don't you ruin it now. Yeah.
Hey guys, ThunderBow here, and welcome back to another episode of the Pocket Edition Let's Play. And guess what today is, guys? That's right, it's episode 10, which means it is download day, which is the day that you guys get to finally download the Pocket Edition Let's Play world, and you guys can play on this map for yourselves. So this is a pretty exciting day. It's the first download day that I've done in a very long time. Oh, never mind. There we go. So it is the first download day that I have done in a very, very long time, particularly because I typically like making download days every 10 episodes, and the last Let's Play series to reach episode 10 was the first Let's Play that I ever did back in the 0.6 and 0.7 updates, so it has been a very long time since I did a Let's Play download day, and today is the day that we can finally have a download day. So, after episode 9 ended, I decided to do quite a bit of extra exploration, considering that right after episode 9, the 0.13 update was released, so I wanted to go into the Nether to see if all of the algorithms that were added to make rendering a little smoother were actually working. And turns out the Nether actually runs really smoothly now. So I ran around quite a bit in the Nether doing some off-camera exploration, and I found a Nether fortress. So I didn't go and explore the fortress because that would just be unfair to you guys, because I did enough exploration off camera in the Nether already, so I didn't want to spoil or wait any longer. So I am leaving the exploration of the Nether fortress for a future episode, presumably the next one, so that would be episode 11. But I did do quite a bit of off-camera work. I did a little bit of touching up to the house, so I added some half slabs along the roof to make the roof look a little bit more uniform. I found some red roses in the plains biome down below, and I turned some of that into rose dye so I can make this nice carpeting out of some of the string that I had and some of the sheep that I found down in the plains biome, so I made some carpets. I also did quite a bit of off-cam farming for cows so I can get the leather to make books, and I made all of these bookshelves, so next time I go to enchant a new item, I will have quite a bit of enchantment levels that I can pick from. I still need, I believe it is 5 more books in order to make this the max enchantment set that's like possible in Pocket Edition, so once I get 5 more bookshelves, the enchantment room will be completely finished. However, I did do quite a bit of organizing. Since I had plenty of room to spare in my house, I decided to spread the chests out a little more evenly so that way they didn't clutter up the entrance over here. I left all my valuable ores and stuff over here, so they're still there as usual. But farming and blocks now have its own separate chest, so I have a whole bunch of farming materials, and then the second half of it is the blocks. Then over here I have mob drops. And yes, when I went into the Nether, I actually got a full set of chain armor from a zombie pigman that I fought. And the boots and the helmet don't have enchantments, but the chain chestplate has projectile protection 1, the chain pants have unbreaking 1, and the chain boots don't have any enchantments. And then these are the other sets that I found. Oh, and actually off camera I fought a zombie that had protection 2 helmet and unbreaking 2 boots, so that was a pretty nice find as well. So one thing that I would really like to do this episode is some farming, because it's episode 10 and we no longer have a farm, and I want you guys to be able to have a plentiful supply of food when you download this map. And there is a bug in 0.13 where you can't smelt items, so like here I'll have this raw pork chop. Oh, actually, wait, what? Literally like a day ago I wasn't able to smelt this food, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I will get right back to you guys. Alright, so I just finished smelting up all of the food, with the exception of one raw piece of food each, so that way I have some, like, spaces that I can, like, organize food in, so that way it's a little more organized, and, you know, like, I don't necessarily have to, smelt everything all at once, and I could just, like, leave half of it unsmelted, you know, whatever. It's just a way that I wanted to organize all the chests. So, I did say that I wanted to go farming. So I have plenty of carrots left over and plenty of potatoes left over. So we're going to take all of this, and then we're going to take some of the bone meal. I'm just going to leave 3 there, and then, shoot, what else do I need? Oh, I need the rest of the bones. So let's go into this chest and grab some bones. We'll just leave 1 in there. And let's make all this into bone meal. So I have 21 bone meal, just enough, or it should be just enough. And let's just head over to sleep, and in the morning, we will go and set up the farm. And one thing that I want to show you guys before we get started on the farm is the nether portal. So you guys can obviously tell it's no longer here. I moved it to the end of this little, stretch of land, and you guys can see I made a really nice looking monument for the nether portal. So I needed to move the portal anyway because I needed to put all the farming stuff down there, so the portal had to get moved anyway, and I wanted to have some cool looking design for the portal area. So what I did was I made it kind of like the portal sucked out bits and pieces of the nether and built it up in the overworld, so it kind of looks like a merging of 2 dimensions, and then the blast from the portal was so strong that it seared some of this ground. So I think that this looks pretty cool, and like from a distance it looks like a really creepy looking structure, so it's definitely something that adds a nice touch to this world. So I'm gonna build the farms over here, and we are gonna need to level off this area. Actually, will we? What if I just made a... No, hang on a second. I need to figure out how or where I'm going to build everything, but I also need a, I'm gonna need a pickaxe because this stone here needs to get cut up too, so, yeah, I will be right back. Alright, so, what we need to do first is level out some of this area. So I'm gonna use the pickaxe, chop away some of this cobble, and then I will use the shovel. Where's the shovel? Thank you for the shovel. And we're going to go and dig up all, or most, of this area that's kind of over here, because really don't need it. It's just going to get in the way, and also we need the extra dirt because there's tons and tons of stone on the ground, and you can't plant crops on stone, so we're going to need to use some of this dirt anyway. So, trying to think, maybe I could just fill this in so that way I don't have to level the entire area. That might actually work. And how much dirt does that use? Okay, I might actually have enough. Now this entire ground is level, so that actually works out in our favor. I'm trying to think, like, what are some good dimensions that I could do for these farms? Let's just start by placing down some blocks and see how big this farm actually gets. Yeah, I could extend this by 1 more on each side, and then actually, does that work? How many long is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is 12 long, so if I were to make this 13 long on each side, then I could probably just cut it right down the middle, go back up and get some more wood. So yeah, I'm actually going to go and do that, because that's not a bad idea. And now, all I have to do is fill in each of these little hole areas, and I can save all of the wood that's here. So, which is perfect. I don't need to do any other expansions, so this happened to work out perfectly in our favor. So, I'm just going to chop up the rest of this wood, and I will get back to you guys once that is finished. And I kind of want this to be like more centered, so that way it's not overhanging right on the hill. So, I'm trying to just center this thing out. This is really turning into a nightmare of a project, and all I'm really doing is centering wood blocks, so yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. Like, my head's not on straight, guys, so I do apologize for the multiple cuts in this video and delays. So hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 6 from this side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all I have to do now is lay down these, and then remove this, and I can save the rest of that wood. Alright, so now that the farm has been evened out, we're gonna head back up to the house and go to sleep, because I do not want to get killed by some sort of hostile mob with no weapon on me. So let's go to sleep. Alright, so it is a fresh new day in the Pocket Edition world. Oh, see, that's exactly what I was afraid of. It's exactly what I was afraid of. Get away, 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 get away. Oh shoot, this is not good, this is not good, this is not good, this is not good, 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 not good. Where is it? Don't tell me you blew up part of, nope, he's right there. Come on down, come on, let's fight over here. I have my pickaxe, so at least it deals as much damage as an iron sword. No, 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 don't want to get blown up. Oh no! Oh shoot! And 2 more hits. 2 more hits. 1 more hit. There we go. Okay, and wow, I reached level 10 in experience, so maybe we can do some enchanting after we finish the farm. Or should I just leave those enchantment levels for you guys to play around with? You know what? I'm gonna leave it. You guys can enchant whatever you want, so that way you don't have to do all of that extra grinding to get the experience levels back. So let's pick up some food from the house before we go back to the farm. So let's get some steaks and eat up. And saturation drains really quickly, so I don't know if that's a bug. That's probably a bug, because saturation drains all too fast in Pocket Edition 0.13. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of space in this one, and 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of space in this farm. So I was thinking of, instead of having like a channel of, oh god, oh dear, no, ow, 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 why aren't you burning? You're a zombie, stop, okay, oh jeez, oh that scared me. And let's just get rid of these compressed dirt blocks, because that's just stupid. See, like, that's exactly what I was afraid of, getting ambushed by someone in the middle of the night, and fortunately that didn't happen. Except we almost got blown up by a creeper multiple times, so yeah, I'm just gonna go and dig up some of this dirt, because we need dirt for the farm. So yeah, I will get back to you guys once I finish collecting a suitable amount of dirt. So I think a stack of 64 is good enough, and oh dear, there is a creeper, and I do not have my weapon. So we are going to fight you away from the area, so that way nothing gets blown up. And come on. Oh, this is easy. Alright, earlier the creeper was strafing me, so I couldn't really actually hit him. But we have plentiful amount of dirt, so let's get started filling this in, and then we will figure out where all of the water will go. And as a matter of fact, I just realized that this one side took up a total of 32 dirt, so we literally were right on point with getting a full stack of dirt. So fortunately, I don't need to do any more digging up, because I already got all of the materials that I need. So let's just line this back wall, and then, whoops, then just remove this one. And now we need to figure out where the water's gonna go. So what if we did, how about a row of water in the front, like this, and then another row of water, so like right here. So that way we take out an equal amount of water, an equal amount of dirt space on both sides. So something along the lines of this, and then we can make sure that the growing space is even. So let's get our water buckets, make ourselves an infinite water supply right over here. Let's just clear up some of that dirt and make an infinite water over here. So that way I can get some water very easily. And we can just start by filling in these areas. Okay, so just finished the farm setup. So we have 2 different rows of water that will allow for dirt to grow, and I forgot the hoe in the house. The hoe is in the house, guys. The hoe is in the house. Let's go back up and get our hoe, because we need to get our hoe. The hoe isn't done working yet, guys. The hoe needs to get back to work. So let's put our hoe to use and get our hoe back working the farms, because the hoes work farms, guys, right? Hoes work on farms. Hoes work on farms. Let's get this, and do I want to make a sugarcane farm? Alright, so just had to go and answer the phone real quick. So let's head on down here and use our hoe to tear up some of this dirt. And look at this, guys. We're about to start our very own professional farm in Pocket Edition. Like, I don't think I ever actually set up a professional looking farm. But one thing I could tell you is that these spiders are not going to be appreciated in my farm, so get out. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and plant all of these potatoes on one side, and all of the carrots on the other. So we're going to need to make sure that we don't jump on any of this, because that would not be good. Actually, hang on a second. I forgot that I have wheat too. Should I even make a wheat farm? I don't even know, guys, because wheat is kind of useless unless I just find the space to make another farm, which shouldn't be that hard. Maybe I can make a small wheat farm, like an extension of this one. Once I get enough dirt to actually expand it, or actually, I could just make a wheat farm right here. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna save that for another episode, because honestly, guys, this episode's gonna be long enough, so I really don't want to waste any more time making farms, because that's not overly important yet. So at least we have a decent amount of crops growing, so now all we have to do is bone meal some of them up. So let's bone meal these guys up. Let's bone meal some of these up. And that way we have some more full-grown potatoes. That way we have some more full-grown carrots. And let's just chop all these up, so that way we have some more carrots to plant. And that completes that entire row. I'll just eat one of these, because why not? Or both of them, why not? And let's chop up these potatoes, so that way we have enough potatoes to do another row. So now we have just about half of the farm completed, and the sun's about to set. So, alright, so I'm just gonna let the rest of these trees decay, and I'm gonna go back out to the house, clear out my inventory, and I will get started with the world tour. Alright guys, so welcome to the Let's Play World Tour. So again, we are on episode 10, which means that you guys are finally going to be able to download the map and play in this world for yourselves. So if you decide to download this map and play on it, be sure to record yourself playing on here and then send me the video link through my Twitter account, which is at ThunderBow98. So I definitely want to see you guys playing on the map and see all of the creative twists that you put on the Let's Play. So, starting with the top of the mountain, we have the house, which was inspired by an NPC village hut and was expanded in the last episode, which was episode 9. So I expanded the house so that way it's a little more spacious, and here is the interior for those of you who weren't paying attention for like the entire series so far. The bed is in the corner, I have all my valuables, then a crafting station, and then 2 extra chests to store other loot, and then an enchanting station all the way at the very end. So I could get a bunch of different enchantments, which surprisingly I didn't realize actually showed up. Fortune pickaxe, that's actually a good, that might be a good deal. I'll probably save enchanting for another episode though. So I'm getting off on a tangent. This is the interior of the house, looks pretty nice, and then you have an overlook of the hills behind the house, and then you have some more windows and everything. So yeah, you guys could explore the house, nothing else too special about it. Then I just have my sugarcane farm, but this is only temporary. And then I have my wall of challenges, which basically you guys pitch challenges for me to complete during the series. I will post them on this wall, and as they get completed, I will mark their status as complete, like I already completed the 50 gold challenge after going in the caves. So you can take these stairs all the way down to the base of the mountain, and this basically winds all the way through the mountain base to the very bottom. So this basically brings you right down to the entrance of the hilltop mansion that I call Mount Thunder. This is actually a reference to something that I built on a server a long time ago, so I brought back the name Mount Thunder. This is basically the residence that we live at. Going all the way back up the stairs, though, is the tree farm, which you guys just saw me collect some wood from earlier. Let's just pick up these saplings and make sure. Oh, actually, I don't think I replanted that one. But anyway, here's where we get all of our wood supply for the series, and it's extremely efficient because I have 9 trees packed into a small area. So that's the tree farm, nothing else too special about that. Now let's head all the way back up the hill, and if you go down the other side, we have our farm area, which basically I did not build a staircase to yet, but I do plan on doing that in a future episode. Probably within the next 2 or 3 episodes, we will have a stairwell that goes down this side of the mountain, and we currently have potatoes and carrots planted on either side respectively. So you guys have a plentiful supply of food, so yeah, you don't starve. Now let's go over here where we have the nether portal. I'm just going to take a pop right into the nether so that way you guys can see the area where we spawn in. And yeah, just heading on into the nether, and this is where we spawn. So I built up this little wall over here because I did not want to fall off inadvertently next time I joined, or not joined, but next time I went into the nether, I did not want to fall off accidentally. And then I expanded the bridge that was kind of suspending these 2 different areas, and you guys can see how the nether runs so much more smoothly now. And then if you guys follow this trail of torches, it takes you to the nether fortress, which I have not explored yet, and I intend on doing next episode. So in episode 11, we're coming back to the nether, and we are going to explore that nether fortress and finally get some blazes and blaze powder and stuff so we can do some enchantments. So going back to the overworld, will actually take you to this portal for some really weird reason, and I have no idea why, but that's just a bug with Minecraft in general. All you have to do is, once you get here, just follow these 2 pieces of netherrack, and when you pop out of the forest, you will be at the base of the mountain house in the back. So there is Mount Thunder, the house that we live at, and all you have to do is rescale this mountain and you'll be home in no time. So let's rescale the mountain, and once we get to the other side of the mountain, I will show you guys the cave area that we explored, and eventually we will go off and look for a new cave system because I'm pretty sure we explored the entire system. But that does remind me, there is a zombie dungeon in there, so eventually we will probably go back to the old cave system anyway, so we can get some mob grinding going on from that dungeon. So going down the side of the mountain that faces the plains biome, there is a cave system that you spawn by originally, and that is all the way over here. So I will head over to the cave system and show you guys the intro to the cave system. You guys can go and further explore that area if you so desire. Okay, so here is the mouth of the cave area that we explored in the very beginning of the series. So going all the way down here brings you to a massive open room, And this massive open room is actually home to a zombie dungeon, so this is actually extraordinarily useful if you wish to do some mob farming, which is definitely something that I'm going to want to do in a future episode as well. So following these torches takes you all the way back to a zombie dungeon, which is really nice. And then the lava access isn't much further below this area, and we have a bunch of chests, which I did not loot yet because I simply like leaving it there for aesthetic purposes, and also there wasn't anything valuable in there that I needed desperately, so I'm just going to leave it in there. Really didn't serve much of a purpose for me right now. So all you have to do to get back out of the caves is take the waterfall system, which is basically like an elevator, get up to the top, and then follow the signs that I put to help you leave the caves. So let's jump right up here and follow the signs that are over here. So this basically just points to go up, then you go up here, then you have this elevator of water, which I simply cannot get inside for some reason. There we go. So all you have to do is swim up this little canal or channel or whatever it is, and you'll be up here. Then you see this sign over here, and you simply follow this sign all the way up, and you will be out of the caves. And well, would you look at that, it is nighttime, so let's just grab out our iron sword, just in case we get ambushed. That would not be good, so we have the sword out just in case we get ambushed. We're gonna head back to Mount Thunder, and then we will go to sleep, and oh, see, getting ambushed already. Ow, 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 don't shoot me, don't shoot me. Alright, so let's head back up to the house, sleep, and I'll call off episode 10, and I will leave the download to the map in the description below. Now, one thing I want to do before I close off this episode is make a wooden pressure plate to put at the front of the door, so that way all I have to do is step on the door. I no longer have to open it, and it closes on its own, and then I can just go like this, step on it, door's shut behind me. So pressure plate's pretty useful. Redstone update is a lot of fun. So with this being said, thank you for watching episode 10, and oh wow, I actually just realized the experience bar is on 10, which signifies episode 10. So 10 experience levels for 10 episodes. So yeah, I just found that kind of coincidental. Anyway, thanks for watching this episode of the Pocket Edition Let's Play. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to punch that like button right in the face. Let's go for 50 likes for episode 10, the download day. And as always, subscribe for more videos, stay charged everyone, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Don't you worry,